And my first question for you both is around Mentorfold. So you're trying to connect mentors and mentees, but what was the reason, or what was your inspiration for starting Mentorfold?
It's kind of an interesting story because I've worked in quite a few corporate environments, right? So Microsoft and PwC, and it got me thinking. One of the experiences that I went through at PwC made me kind of realize, I don't really have anyone to turn to. And in a corporate environment, when you generally get a mentor, there's a lot of structure around it, right? You go to the mentor, you talk to them, and the mentor is like, okay, this is how your career will look like at PwC. This is what you can talk about. This isn't what you talk about, and it's really tied around job progression and how you're doing. But if you have problems, if you have issues that aren't necessarily something that you can do with people at work, or maybe something to do with at work, or it could be something like, oh, I'm thinking about moving to another job. I'm thinking about maybe trying a different career. Maybe you can't exactly ask someone or a mentor at your job to do that, because they'll just be like, oh, why do you want to leave? Oh, what's the whole rationale behind this, right? The other thing that really led me towards it was towards the end of my experience at PwC, I wasn't having such a great time. And I really thought to myself, it would be really great to talk to someone about this, and really good to talk to someone who isn't necessarily part of the company, but someone I can still get mentorship from. Now, I say that, but that was a long time ago. That was about 3 years ago, right? Two years ago, roundabouts. And the idea for Mentorful didn't really take shape until literally a couple of months ago, where I was in the shower and I was thinking about this for some reason. And I was like, wait a minute, nothing like this actually exists. I don't think anything like this exists. And if it did, I would have 100% used it. So I immediately I was like, okay, I need to get this down. I need to write this down. I need to work through it. I need to figure out what's going on here. And with that being the case, I hit upon this idea of Mentorful being a platform where you connect with a mentor. They're not tied to any job, not tied to any university, and you generally get a mentor that sticks with you from career to career. And from that point, it was an easy kind of thing because I had that idea and I was like, okay, well, I have an idea. I have a little bit of an idea of what it could look like, but I want to get some traction underneath it before I turn it into a proper startup. And I applied to the Blackbird's Giants program with the idea. And I was fully expecting not to get in because it's a competitive process and there's a lot of very talented people in the program. And then I got in and I was like, this is crazy. How did I get in? This just doesn't seem true. So at that point, I was like, okay, well, if I'm going to do this, I need to work with someone to do this because I definitely can't take this upon myself to do it. And then I reached out to Eric because, Eric and I, we've known each other for how long has it been, Eric? Over 10 years, probably at this point. And I was like, Eric and I
Yeah.
have built stuff together for over the past couple of years. And I was like, it's a natural kind of inclination to say, you know what, if I'm going to build this one with someone, let me build it with someone that I've known for so long and who I'm close to, even outside of of a working relationship, and go from there, really. And that's how it really got started. Just my personal experiences combined with a bit of luck and a bit of hard work.
Oh
That's
yeah.
how the best things start, right?
Yeah, exactly. Right.
It's amazing what
Exactly.
you can think of in the shower, right?
Yeah, I know. It's
That's
one
I
top
think that
tip for this podcast. Think of things in the shower. It's
yeah.
amazing. It'll do wonders.